What do you got to do to get your business to start moving? How's it going, guys? So welcome to Triple E's Lawn Care. I'm in Wisconsin right now. Kind of cold outside. Got the heat kicked up a little bit. I just wanted to, welcome you guys back to my channel. I've been hit and miss, on and off. So anyone that's really been on my channel, you're probably like, oh, he's back. He'll be gone in like another 2 weeks for a while. I'm trying to be consistent, guys. I've had a lot going on. Had surgery on my back. Had that big old lump taken out, and I came to Wisconsin because I've had serious back problems. So today we're going to talk about which my back problems are cleaning up very well. Thanks to Courtney, my Uncle Pat, Nathan, and Michaela, everyone just helping me in the health department, keep making my body the best body it can be so I continue doing what I'm doing. So a huge shout out to them. Huge. I can't even put in words. I am forever indebted to them. But let's move on. We're talking about how to get your business rolling from the beginning. That means when the snow's melted, or if you don't have snow, the season's warming up, the grass is starting to come up. What do you got to do to get your business to start moving? When your season starts, there's a lot of things you want to do to prepare for your season. I'm going to talk about a few. Then we're going to call my friend Carl Hudson. You guys know Neighborhood Lawns. He's a very
neighborhood lawn care. Give me that neighborhood lawn care. Neighborhood lawn care. Neighborhood lawn care. Give me that.
Very well known business out here as far as in the church, and as far as lawn care. He's very well known out here in Hinesville. So like I said, I'm in Wisconsin and we're about to get into it. So first thing I like to say is pull your equipment out, guys. If you didn't do the maintenance on it when the season was down, right now is the best time to do the maintenance for missing what you did not do. As far as I mean as that is, get your blades sharpened, go ahead, get your oil change in. If you didn't do the oil change, start up everything. Make sure everything's running up to speed. Anything in your trailer, enclosed trailer, open trailer, even if you got a ramp rack, if you need things to get welded, if you need new tires, if you like anything that you think that could go wrong when the season kicks up, get going on it. Customers' houses, maybe they didn't do a winterizing. Right now would be a good time for you to offer a spring cleanup. That means cutting all the plants down to the ground, the ones that need to, so new growth can start coming up. Offering on pressure washing while the season's down, while it's cool enough for you to be out there and pressure wash. I always say and I gotta quit doing that. You make sure your truck is all up to speed. Like my truck was getting pretty rough near the end of the season. Needed new tires. It was the crankshaft. I had the transfer case. There was something going on with the transfer case. I do need to get struts on it. That's gonna be like my first thing I need to do. But dang, I quit saying Just make sure you guys' stuff is together. So after the video tomorrow morning, I want you to be like, if I had to start my business today, would I have everything ready to do it? Like, could I start it today with no problems? Okay? Make sure you have weed eating string. Make sure you have And when I say string, I don't mean just a packet of string. If you're doing a lot of yards, make sure you have a roll. Make sure you have backup spark plugs. I know Seth, my homeboy Seth, he stays stocked up on stuff. You know, that's one of the biggest reasons I'm starting to once I get a bigger place, I'm gonna stock up. Because one thing I learned about him, he stocks up on oil. He ain't paying all that high price for oil because he always has oil. I really use him as a reference because I follow a lot of the things he does. Because a lot of things Seth does is very, very efficient. And anyone that's followed his channel obviously knows what he does is efficient. Like, I love it. Shout out to my boy Seth, sorry. So, I'm gonna try to throw that plug out there. Just the stuff he has to say is it's crazy. Not only do you gotta take care of your equipment, but you gotta take care of your body. So this winter, I literally took care of my body. I don't know if you guys know, I've had a huge lump on my back. You've seen it in my videos, and if you didn't see it in my videos, you probably are acting like you didn't see it in my videos, but it was huge. It was like another body back there, like a person. So it got taken out. It was platoma or platoma. I don't know the exact words. Take care of your body. I got all my health. I'm trying to get all my health together. I got my back. I'm getting my back taken care of right now. I couldn't walk. Literally could not walk. It was crazy. Nathan Delory at Delory's chiropractic. I mean, he's amazing. If you guys are in the lawn care business and you guys, I highly suggest you guys go to a chiropractor. I highly recommend it because they were trying to do surgery and put equipment in my back, and there was only a 50-50 guarantee. So take care of your body, and even get deeper with it. I'm not saying go to the gym every day like I go. Maybe go twice a week. Start eating better. I mean, obviously I'm having a sip, but don't just quit feeding your body garbage. Day and night. You know, I'm trying new things. I'm eating plant-based food. Yes, it sounds crazy, disgusting, but honestly, there are some really good plant-based foods out there. I'm just basically what I'm saying is make sure you guys are overall taking care of your body, your equipment, your mind, your soul. I mean, and when I say your mind too, get sleep. Go to bed at a reasonable time so you're very fresh for in the morning when you start your jobs. And I'm saying that when I should take that advice because I'm not even taking the advice that I'm giving you guys. Like, I go to bed late and I hate it. I hate going to bed late and I get up early. But it just seems like sometimes to get that little time to myself usually runs between 10 and 11:30 where I can just get a little bit of me time where I can just relax, kick up, have my feet up, and just kind of reflect the day. So I'm gonna call my homeboy up real quick and I'm gonna see what he's up to. Carl, I'm gonna give him a minute because he should be ready. Let's see what he does for his season. How's it going, Carl? So I talked to you earlier, and I'm doing a video real quick on things you do to start your season off, and we just want to get a couple ideas of what you do for your season.
First you just look at your last season. That should help you come up with your plan as far as what went well, what didn't go well, where you see you need to improve, or pricing, equipment, or stock up on like blades. You know, like I buy blades in bulk, like 50, a case of 50 at a time. If you want to, now it's slow, you can go ahead and sharpen like sets of blades. If you want to, other than maintenance, look at like any changes to like your business card or the uniform for the next year, your shirt, or you know, like we used to wear have masks with our logo on it, but now we don't wear masks, so that cost could go to something else if you wanted to shift to like some type of marketing or like something to that nature. But we normally, I'm in South Georgia. My season starts probably like the second week of March. So now's the time to get everything in order and have your game plan so that you can kick off like a grand opening, if you will, in March. Shame on you if you wait until March to start getting ready, you know, so when the people start calling, you need to be ready. You need to be prepared and ready. So shame on me if I wait and put things off and have equipment still in the shop, or still don't have my business cards, or still waiting on my shirts to come in, or what have you. Shame on me if I'm not ready. So, because I guarantee your competition is going to be ready. And if you miss out, some customers, if you miss your moment, I'm going to say that. If you miss your moment, you might not get it back. So, now's the time within your budget, or, you know, whatever you can do to better be prepared to kick off. It's just like a grand opening. If you opening a restaurant in March, you're not going to open the doors without having plates or cups. You're not going to open the doors without your people having shirts or aprons or gloves. You're going to make sure you got utensils.
Very well
spoken. You got everything you need for the grand opening. You know, shame on you if people come in and order a drink and the cups haven't come in. So now's the time to brainstorm. Look at the good and the bad from last year. You know, if it's a CRM that you want to use, you know, yardbook or what have you.
Carl.
Start playing around.
Carl, can you hear me? Carl, can you hear me?
March, you know it.
Carl. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Just real quick, what's a CRM for people who don't know what that is?
Oh Lord. Hold on.
What's yardbook? You know, just for people who don't know what this stuff is.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you what CRM. I'm a 52-year-old man, and my brain don't always work.
No, you good. Real quick before you doing that, I just want to just hit on some things. So Carl, in that short time, hit some really good points that we kind of already had a little conversation, but like getting your business cards together, that was key right there. Make sure you, like a grand opening. He related it to a grand opening. That is perfect. Beginning your season is a grand opening. I've never looked at it that way, but honestly I'm gonna start looking at it that way. Like, this is my grand opening. once a year grand opening. Like that's perfect. You would have to have plates. All your employees need to be on their best behavior. I mean, shaved up. I mean, that is perfect. I've never heard it put in that aspect ever. So make sure your season is your grand opening. That means everything at the best it could be for the beginning of the season. Carry it out. Keep your grand opening every day, I would say. But that's very good. Another part I heard he said was he had a lot shame on you. He said it multiple times. Shame on you if you did not get prepared. And when the customers come, I can relate when he said you might miss out, because I missed out because I've been in the shop because I didn't take care of things, and that company that business went to someone else because I couldn't take care of them. So really, I mean, man, he just gave us so much information in so little time, and that's why I said, man, when I say Carl is he that guy when it comes to lawn care, because he's done this way longer than me, and the way he explained it was very well explained. Like, you're a fool if you're not ahead of the game.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, you seriously did. You took it to a whole other level when you said the grand opening. That is the best way. You couldn't explain it any better. Anyone can explain it better than a grand opening, put it in the comments below. I would love to hear what you would think it would be called, but I mean, I think that's the top of the charts. Over here, Billboard winning. But what was the thing you were telling me about Yardbook? People might not be familiar about Yardbook and stuff like that.
Okay, the CRM is a customer relationship management program. So there's several out there, but Yardbook is one of the few, and I can't remember the other ones, but Yardbook
Jobber
is a free CRM, and what makes it so significant is that it was made for lawn care and landscaping companies by landscaping and lawn care business owners and entrepreneurs. And so that's what makes it so great, that it just wasn't some people in a back office that came up with this. It was designed for lawn care by lawn care.
Okay.
And they have a free, the entry level is free, and then they have a paid system where you can do more details. But if you, it's very easy to maneuver, and it's easy to figure out. And there's a ton of YouTube videos. If you like me and you're not computer savvy, that you can figure out the basics and how it can improve your customer relationship and how it can manage it. That's what the CRM, customer relationship management. And what that means is it's a system that's going to help you keep track of your customers and the details that you need to know and that you need in order to have a relationship and relate to the customer. For example, it takes away using a notebook and writing down the customer's name and writing down the address and the phone number and details about the customer. So in our book, you can put Jim Jones, and you put the address in there and the phone number. You can put details like a photo of the house, or make sure you close the back gate, or there's a metal stake in the front yard on the right side. So you know that detail, and if you print out that home in a list, it'll have that detail so that you'll not run over for you to be able to do everything dealing with your customer, including estimates, including all the details about the property, including like their information, including like receiving pay, sending out invoices. It's designed to be a one-stop shop to help you improve when, especially for people like me that struggle with the administration and with the back office stuff. People like me that still do things with notebooks. People like me that still use PayPal and still use Cash App. People like me. It's designed to help us to improve. And so I can't sit here and tell you that I use it all the time. Dante uses it, what's the word? He heavily uses it.
I do need to take advantage of the pay part. That's a huge part. For the past 2 years, I wanted to get rid of Cash App and just use the pay part. And this year, I just talked to Nathan about it. I gotta get rid of the Cash App. Cash App's convenient, but the program's made to make my life easier. So use it. It's free. So I don't know why I'm not using it when it's right there and it's free.
It's free, and I would say anything that's designed by, it's like if there's a system for truck driving that was designed by drivers, it's gonna be good because they know, it's just like any other thing. It's like if it's designed by the expert, then it's probably good. Because there's a lot of things that you like, man, I know somebody put this together that didn't have a clue, right? And so it's there, and what's amazing is that the lawn care dudes that put it together, they giving it to you to help you. It's free.
And like I said, I gotta take advantage of it because I can be playing the stuff that it has on there. As far as he said, I feel like this is a commercial for Yardbook, but Yardbook has so much to offer where I feel, use it. Why not? But as far as that Yardbook goes, we can go in detail with that forever. Just basically, want to touch base about, make sure you guys' equipment's together. Like Carl said, it's your grand opening. Make sure you guys got, you're going to miss out. If you're not doing what you need to do, that's you. I told my cousin, Nathan, the only one that can mess your business up is you. Only one. No one else can mess your business up. Even if you think someone's going to write a review, a bad review, that won't mess your business up. Some people think it's crucial and their life is over. But before YouTube and before internet and before anything came through, it was all word of mouth. And if if your customer knows you're doing good work and he knows your work, no matter what anyone says, they know the truth. And they're not going to believe the hype. So,
a bonus when you're done. I got a bonus for the who stayed to the end. I got a bonus.
All right. So make sure you guys just get your equipment together. Make sure you guys are ready and prepared. Business cards ready to go. A lot of people are doing digital cards. I'll definitely do a video on that, what a digital card is. Make sure your Yardbook or any program you're using is up to speed. So pencil and paper, old school, you can do it that way. If it works, it works. I feel it's a little less time consuming, and you can put your time elsewhere, so you should do the online. Whatever floats your boat, just make sure you guys are ready. Because Carl made a huge point when he said you'll miss out if you're not en route.
Mm-hmm. You miss your moment.
You miss the moment.
Mm-hmm.
The opportunity comes once in a lifetime. And, and after that, it's just you're working but you could have a really good break and you missed it because you weren't prepared. And I don't know the exact word of how they do it, but don't plan to fail. Or wait, is it fail to plan or plan to fail?
If you don't plan, then you plan to fail.
Exactly. So if you're not planning, you're automatically gonna fail. It's just why. Nothing's gonna come to you hand in hand. It's just not gonna be like, here you go, your business is given to you. You're gonna have to put hard work, sweat, and tears into it. I always say the hustle is one thing you cannot buy. You cannot go to a store, go online, or go to someone and buy a hustle. The hustle is in your heart, it's in your blood, it's in your tears. So one thing you cannot buy is a hustle. You can buy anything, I feel, but you show me one place I can go buy a hustle. You can't. The hustle is you. And it's only what you put into it. You get what you put in out of it.
Amen.
I'm drinking a little bit of Crown Royal right now, Carl, and got me over here sounding like I'm about to start preaching.
I know we're gonna call you Deacon Dante.
So right now I'm in Wisconsin, and Carl, like he already said, he's in Georgia right now. I'll be headed back to Georgia on the 21st. And another thing we talked about, Carl, was make sure you get not even your equipment together, but your body together as far as your health. And I'm not saying go to the gym, but eat better. Maybe go to the gym once or twice a day, or you don't have to. Just start making better decisions and quit shoveling your body full of garbage. Because your business ain't gonna do no good if you can't get to it. So,
yeah, that's awesome.
So if you're not like me, if I didn't take care of my back, what good was it? I couldn't even edge or weed eat. I was in mad pain. I was weed eating and having to stand up and hold a weed eater. So just take care of everything around on this video. I hope you got something out of it that was useful. Keep checking to make sure my video's on it.
I wanna add to that because I remember last season, even though you were going to the gym, I remember both of us like, man, I'm sore every night.
Yeah.
Because even though you were in the gym, but it's like certain muscles that you haven't been using all day that now you slinging a trimmer or you got an edger. You know, you putting a blower on your back. You know, you hopping on and off the mower, and you doing it now in the slow time. You're not doing it
Consistently.
maybe at all, or just a little bit. But then when you in your peak of your season, you know, you using all the muscles that have gotten a break. So yeah, I remember talking about, man, I'm sore. But anyway, I just want to throw in a bonus, man, that what helped my business to take off, and like this could really help right now. This is the time to do it. Is find a mentor or find a business that's bigger than you. And so somebody said, if you're the biggest fish in your bowl, you need to find a bigger bowl. There should always be a bigger fish that can tell you how they got big. And so you can look for someone that's not your competition is not that's in a different area that you can call. If that's you, that's unsure, you know, of what to do, you can get that dude. I promise you, lawn care is a whole different breed. This is the one business entity that we actually help each other. And I promise you, if you call some people outside of your city in a different area, Johnson City, you live in Hudson City. I found you on Google or on YouTube, and I'm looking for, this upcoming year, I'm looking to go forward leaps and bounds in my business. Can you mentor me or help me? And now's the time, to find that person and take them out to lunch. Have a notepad, have questions. Pick their brain. If it's something that you don't know, it might be details like, well, how do I know what a brown spot is in the yard? And how do I treat that? Or how do I know if an insect is eating the yard? And how do I treat it? It might be things like that you want to know. Or you can ask them, why do you use Gravely and you don't use Inmark? So I'm going to tell you, my business took off when I got a mentor. And I know it sounds corny, getting a mentor, but there are people out there that will help you and that don't want a thing from you and that will help you and give you good advice. My mentor was straight up with me and looked at let me see your business card.
Who was your mentor?
Looks like crap.
Who was your mentor?
Johnny from Blades the Grass.
Yep, and you guys all know him. And he was straight up with Carl. Your stuff looked like crap.
He was the one that was like, Carl, your business card looks like crap. Everybody has a business card that has a lawnmower on it. Everybody's business card is green, white, and black. Everybody's business card has a lawnmower on it. And it says that we mow, we edge, we trim, we blow. If I put your business card up here with 3 other cards, why would they pick your card? It looks just like theirs. Your card needs to stand out. It needs to have a bright color. It needs to have a logo that's appealing, other than a lawnmower or an edger or a trimmer. Your card needs to stand out amongst all the others. And then he taught me the system of a business card. What needs to be on it? He said you need to be able to look at this card and get most of the information that they're looking for on the front of the card, because people throw cards away. So they're only going to look at that card about 3 seconds. So you need that's the mentor that can sit down with you, and for hours if needed. This is just a 20-minute, half-hour YouTube video. But your mentor can put hands on your card, look at your shirt, or look at your equipment, and give you recommendations. I recommend using this trimmer line, and why? Well, I recommend using this type of edger blade, and why? He can introduce you to the Golden edger blade.
Honestly, the Golden Edge I think sucks, but Carl likes it.
I love it.
He loves it.
He introduced you to, what's the handle that you have on your trimmer?
So it's called the Darling Grip.
The Darling Grip. So the mentor can look at your equipment and look at you, what you're doing, and help you find a niche in your area. He was the one that said, Carl, I had Advanced Auto contact me, and they were so I'm all excited. Advanced Auto contacted me. He said, well, how much they gonna pay you? $45 per store. He said, hell no, you don't take that. You can cut a yard for more than that. Why would you, just so you can say that you have Advanced Auto? No, you're in this business to make a profit. least $90. You know, so I say if you want your business to make leaps and bounds in this next year, above all things, even how we talking about getting prepared, try to find that dude. Try to find in your area. You got a whole lot. I can give you a list of guys that we watch on YouTube or that Dante knows. I guarantee if you call Seth, he will help you. If you call Dante, he will help you. If you call me, I will help you. It's a whole lot of lawn services that we help each other grow. We give, just like yardbook. What other business entity would give you a free CRM to help you?
And we're making nothing out of it or getting nothing out of it.
And getting nothing out of it. So that I just want to throw that bonus in there, and you know I can talk, so I'm gonna have to get off of it. Yeah.
All right. I keep getting up to check the camera, make sure the camera didn't shut off. But I'm eating some popcorn. I'm drinking some Crown Royal. Definitely had a good video. I think we had a good time. I hope you guys got a lot of good ideas out of it and can take all the information that we have slammed to this video, and you can go out Monday morning